We're back. Come on in. Come on in. I can't wait to
Look,
talk.
live when stuff is live, things go wrong, okay?
Nah,
Technology
nah,
is
nah,
stupid.
nah. I don't even have a notification saying that we going live right now. What happens up with that? I
I
ain't
got one.
I ain't getting no notification yet saying we live. Where we at?
I got one.
That was 17 minutes ago. Refreshing and everything.
I got one.
Not me. Come on in so we could talk. I could talk noise. I'm ready to talk some noise. I ain't got no notification saying we live.
That's your phone.
Mm-mm. It ain't my phone. Come on in, people. Come on in. Step right up. Let me see. I still ain't got my notification. All right, here we go. Here we go. What's up? So listen. Sorry about that. What's up, Brittany? Cool. Courtney, what's up, Courtney? Trey Dino, you back. We appreciate you for being back, baby. Listen. This is live and raw and uncut.
That was ghetto.
It was on your part. It just said,
How?
listen, y'all. We was watching
Look,
it
I
just
am
now,
not a trained engineer. I just do what I
and it
can.
said your internet provider is cut off because y'all ain't paid a bill.
Well, bro, that's your problem. 'Cause you the man of the house.
Yeah, but see, they always want you to be the man of the house, but y'all be the ones that be holding on to the bills. You know what
I'm
I'm
holding
saying?
on to the bills.
Yes, y'all be holding on to them. So we back. It was on child support. Where we at? We back on. I don't even see the what you call them right now. I don't even see the what you call them. So we was talking about child support, y'all. Sorry for the ones who we had on here. We had some people on here earlier. Janoid, what's up, dog? Appreciate you for tuning in. We up here talking about child support right now.
You on your Facebook?
Yeah.
Mm.
Why? We on child support right now. 18 to life. I was telling them that everything that you get, man, we had a good segment going on.
It's
Our
okay. You recover.
our stuff just crashed for a little while, y'all. We had to come back. So I was letting the world know that when you own child support in Texas, whatever you give is a gift. That's why I was telling them, and I gave them a Jew. See, that was the devil. He had cut it off because he didn't want me to give you all that work. The thing is, when you're on child support, when you sending the baby mama something, make sure if you Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, whatever you have, what it is, because I don't have an iPhone. What it is?
Apple Pay,
Apple
anything,
Pay. Orlando,
Venmo.
what's up, Orlando? Apple Pay, whatever y'all do, if y'all sending y'all baby mama something, put child support for whatever the child name is. Because if you go to court and you say, I gave my child all this, they're gonna say that was a gift. So remember, put child support next to the name. That's where I was going with it. Cause I came with a box of stuff, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I came with every receipt I ever had since my little girl was little. And they still put me on child support and gave me $10,000 back child support.
Hey, Miss Trina.
So listen, we was talking about I was on the part of before the internet went out, the stream yard. I was on the part telling y'all that yes, Miss Technician, it did go out.
Look, like I told you, my skills only go so far, okay? This is
What's
not
up,
my
Cheat?
expertise.
So listen, child support, fellas. I gave y'all a jewel. Write your name, write the child name, and say child support, so the judge won't say it's a
It
gift.
really depends on the judge, though, because I've seen some guys do that, and in the state of Texas, they still say it's a gift.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
yes.
If you put child support, like I said, I did it. When I had got my lawyer, and listen, fellas, if y'all can't pay the full child support, they're not gonna lock you up. If you have to pay $500 to 1,000 on child support, if you paying $50 on that $500, them people ain't gonna lock you up. Now, if you ain't
Look,
paying nothing,
just take care of your kids.
that's the point.
Or
Yes.
pull out,
See,
wear a condom, get a
listen, like
vasectomy,
all that,
or
all
shove
that.
birth control and put it in her food.
I tell people all the time, I wish I could have stuffed this meat down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this nut. I ain't. Lord, have to happen to the mother of my child, the mother of the child that I have.
I feel like that's my baby mama, too, at this point.
Listen,
She
I
took me through hell and back.
listen. I tell fellas, please wrap it up. Don't get anybody pregnant. You dig? I had, man, it was, but people didn't never think I was gonna be on child support. I kept telling all my partners who on child support right now, they're like, man, she ain't gonna never take you off because she was ignorant. You dig? Everybody knew that she was ignorant. And I didn't think that, I pray to God, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I kept saying, God, please take me on the child support. I can't get a passport. I can't get out the country.
See,
Everybody,
he was trying to go be a hot boy.
I was. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been out the country for football, but I wanted to get out on my own. So what happened, y'all? Tell y'all a good story. I prayed to God, like I said, I was on child support for like what, 5, 6 years. And I hated being on child support because I felt like being on child support, I was a bad daddy. When I knew I wasn't, I told y'all on a last episode, which is not gonna be added on here. I'm gonna tell y'all, I taught my child how to pray, I taught her how to swim, how to ride a bike, taught her how to backflip and how to drive. And nobody could take that away from me, not
So you
even
were an active father and you still had to pay child support and you felt some type of
I
way.
felt I felt a very bad way when I'm taking care of my child. And you know what it is about these baby mamas? If you give money, they're gonna say, "Oh, you ain't here enough." If you hear enough, you ain't give enough money. It's like we ain't gonna never win, fellas. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Janelle, what's up, dog? They taught me in Louisiana too. Everything you send is a gift.
Told you. I ain't tell no lies.
Even
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
put,
speak on nothing I don't know about.
even if you put child support on there, they still gonna say it's a gift.
Because it's your word against that
What's up,
baby
Graylin?
mama.
Yeah, but if you got your receipts,
If
you
it's not court ordered through the attorney general, it is a gift, my
no,
man.
I'm saying
Before,
before you get on
before
child support.
Cash App, buying diapers, dropping them off, you can bring 10 receipts. That is a gift.
Well, I know you could bring the receipt, but if you put on the cash app child support for the
They
child,
don't care.
man, listen, we not gonna win, fella. So what I tell y'all to do is cork that dick up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You did cork the dick.
You know, I I don't like the whole child support system for various reasons, and we can get into that later. But if you are a young father and you feel like that woman is gonna put you on child support on some vindictive shit, just go ahead and do it when the baby's a newborn. Because if that lady waits until the baby is 5, you're gonna get slammed with back child support. If that baby was on Medicaid getting any type of government
Yeah.
assistance, they gonna hit you for all that. So you might as well save yourself the trouble and the time and just go ahead and put yourself on, because
But see, we don't know. That's the thing. I had the mother of my child was
that's the best game right there.
you ain't lying. Listen, she was talking that good game, like, oh, I ain't gonna put you on. But see, what she started doing was she started getting greedy and greedier. That's where it starts at when they start getting greedy. When they start getting greedy, that's when they're gonna hit you with that child support.
So that brings me to my next topic. Who really benefits from child support?
Man,
The
listen,
kids or the mamas?
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I when they told me to pay what I was paying, I was paying right, but she still was calling extra money, and was getting mad when I wasn't
So
sending.
do you feel like, just scenario, because I don't know what you was paying. If you was paying $600 a month for your child, your one child, and that's all, do you realistically feel like that should have covered all her expenses?
Do she have other kids though? The mother of my
We
child.
gonna get to that, but this the first question. Do
Well,
you feel like that covered all her expenses?
I told
Meaning
y'all.
like clothes.
Listen,
But this is my take on it before you answer.
y'all can
I
comment.
feel
Listen,
like
people in the comments, y'all say what y'all
I
feel.
feel like as a
We
grown
reading it for
up,
y'all.
as a grown woman, you should already have shelter. You should already have food. You should already have water, lights, cable if that's a necessity for you, and all those things. So realistically, the $600 should go towards maybe childcare, clothes, diapers, um, that type of stuff, extracurricular activities, things like that.
Okay,
Not to pay your cell phone bill,
get your
your
nails
5 other
done.
kids'
Get your hair
clothes
done.
for school, get your hair done, get your nails done, get your outfits for the club. Like, that's why I don't like child support. I wish there was a better way to, like, regulate how it's used and what the purposes is used for.
What's
Because
up,
that's when I
Graylin?
feel like men are getting screwed over.
I hated that every time I send them money, they call me right back the next week after I sent that money for more money. So when I don't send it, they get mad. You know what I'm saying? And they got mad because I didn't want to send extra child support money. So I told them you would have got more money if you wouldn't put me on child support. See, that's where you mess up at. That's why you let the white people get in your system. You know what I'm saying? You let the white people get in your life. And I'm sorry to hate to say the white people because I'm not racist, but when you let the white people get
You
in
mean
your
the government.
them, they white. They white. So you letting the white people government get into this our business. Now, not only that I gotta pay you, they taking some of your money. They taking some of your money. And let me tell y'all something. What I'm pissed off about with the child support system. Now I'm the only child, right, on my mama's side. Now my mama, I left my mama when I was in what to go stay with my daddy, and my mama passed away. Now I just did something on my IG about life insurance. I got life insurance for if I die, my wife and my family gonna be taken care of. But like I was telling y'all, my mom died and she didn't have no life insurance. My grandma had a policy, but it was in my name. It's only $10,000. Now remember I told you I was on child support, right? Why when my mama died, I had paid for my mama funeral. It was 7,500. Paid all that by myself. First of all, found out she had a 10,000 policy, so I'd have got that 10,000 if I was on child support. Guess what happened? One of them people sent me that letter in the mail and was like, "Thank you. Them 10 racks you thought you was getting from your mom, we got that. We get that to your baby mama." Yes, they taking your life insurance policy if you got life insurance, if you getting something back from your people. So remember that. I'm telling you. What's up, Tamara, baby? We talking about that child support right now. You hear me? So I'm just telling these men to make sure they wrap that dick up right now. But I'm telling you, I'm just saying. Fellas, this child support system ain't made for us. No matter what, if she could be a down bad, low down, dirty mama, baby mama, or not taking care of kids, they gonna always side with the mama for some reason. So make sure y'all pick the right person. And now I ain't gonna lie, like Cal, she have her kids and she don't be sweating them clowns. I mean
I
them dudes.
don't.
She don't. She don't. She
I
be
don't
like,
ask them
she'll
for
call
nothing.
if they say nah, to give it that lip. She hang up. Bye. I don't have nothing else to say to you. You did because I'm gonna go take care of myself. I just called to see if you was gonna try to help out. And that's how my other cousin is in New Orleans. Sean. She have what 3 kids, and she don't ask her dad, baby daddies for nothing. And that's what I told Cal. So I like about her. It remind me of her that they don't care about the baby daddies because they gonna go out and get it themselves.
I feel like it's got to be done either way. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be done. Unfortunately, you have to still allow them to see their kid when they're not, providing financially, which sucks. But you only hurt the kid in the long run. So that's when maturity comes in. You have to be very mature when co-parenting with
Yeah.
someone who does not help.
And like I said, no matter what you give, fellas, whatever you give, it ain't gonna be enough. Like I said, I was with my child. My child used to be on. Everybody knew when I was at U of H. I used to have my little girl at all the Q Dog functions with me. She was at everywhere I was at, on campus, at school. I'm talking about every day. It was, "Oh, you ain't giving money. Now you want money. So now I'm giving you money. I gotta go out there and do extra stuff to give you the money you asking for. Now I ain't spending enough time." Like I said, we'll never win. So fellas, make sure you pick the right one. You know what? When you with a girl, you can tell how she is when you around her and her baby daddies and they talking or they on the phone. You can tell what kind of baby mama you're gonna have. Trust me. Just listen to the conversations. If she every time they call and she say, "Where my money at?" Don't get her pregnant every time. I don't care. That's gonna be the one that's gonna give
I
you
mean, I
hell.
feel like you can kind of weed out what type of woman you dealing with. If you already got a woman that's off the bat and y'all don't even have kids, and she asking you to pay her light bill, her water bill, her phone bill, get her nails done, and all that simp shit, then 9 times out of 10, she ain't about shit herself. She looking for a handout for her own life. What the hell you think she gonna do when you pop a baby out?
Yeah, that shit scared y'all. It's scary, fellas. See, let me tell you how good God is for me before we move on. God is so good to me. I told y'all, I told all my fellas, I said, dog, God's gonna bless me to get off child support. And I'm gonna be able to do everything I wanted to do when as far as get a passport and everything else and be out of here. So this what happened with my story. And I told y'all we unfiltered over here. We say what we gotta say and we got y'all. So listen, I was on child support for some years, and the mother of my child went overseas making what 60, 70 racks a year, tax-free money. She was calling back over here. Now, don't forget, she left my child here. Left her here, and I asked to keep my own child. She wanted to say no because my child wanted to go to a school in a certain part of Houston. So she let her dad move into her house to let my child go to that school. Because if she'd have came with me, I was gonna put her in my own school. So she going out of the country for 3 years straight making 60, 70 racks, right?
Now, it's nothing wrong with a woman
What's up,
making
Christian?
sacrifices to provide for her child. So
See,
I'm
she
not
wa
mad at her for that.
see, you wanna give her you wanna give her some benefit of doubt, and I ain't mad,
No,
and I'm not mad.
I'm
Listen,
not
all right,
mad.
you're right.
Mothers have to make
You're
sacrifices.
right.
I'm not mad at that.
You're right.
But she
So
should have left her child with you.
so true. give me mine.
But selfishly, that's not how women are gonna view it because if the child is with you for more than 60 days straight, consecutively, you can go overturn that child
But
support.
see, I woulda never I told her, I ain't like that. I ain't childish. I don't want to put you on child support. I thank God I ain't never had to ask her for nothing. Out 18 years of my daughter life, I ain't never had to ask the mother of my child for a single penny, not a food stamp,
And
nothing.
men fail themselves a lot too because they don't educate themselves on the laws that
You right. I
that are
read.
entitled to them
You ain't
as
lying.
well.
I read. But listen. So she went out of the country. Now, like I told y'all, I asked for my child to come stay with me. You know what she gonna tell me? Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this bullshit. She gonna tell me when she leave to go out of the country, I could stay in her apartment. Now I already got my own crib. She gonna tell me I could stay in her apartment while she gone.
But you
Now,
was in a relationship at
and
the
I'm in a
time,
relationship at the time,
but your girl can't come.
but my girl can't come. So you telling me to leave my chick to come stay in your apartment, and you gonna be paying the bill just so I could be around my little girl?
But she looked at it probably like, if I make a sacrifice, you can too. Now, was it a petty one? Yes, it was petty as hell. But
Why would I go stay in her
no,
house?
I'm not saying that that's right. I'm saying how she looked at it. Sometimes you have to take yourself out of the situation and try to like comprehend how
Nah,
that
see,
person is
I
thinking.
already did. I already thought. I
It was
thought
selfish and it was petty.
it was
It
selfish.
was to ruin your relationship.
Yes, because she didn't want me to be with the chick anyway. So you gonna tell me to move inside your crib, right? And then why I got a relationship? Well, you want me to move in your crib while you out of the country in your crib. I got a crib that I'm paying for, and I got a relationship. Come on now, that's stupid. So anyway, she out of the country making 70,000 a year. She calling me, yeah, let's play big bank, take little bank. Yeah, yeah, talking that noise, you dig? And I'm like, I'm just humping my shoulders because I don't really care. You know,
He's
I'm a
feeling all the tea. Just sit back,
yeah,
smoke my
y'all
hookah.
y'all know I'm gonna give y'all that work. This is what Hollywood do. Real Hollywood facts. You dig? You out of the country making 60, 70 racks calling me. Let's play big bank, take little bank. Now you out of the country. You left your daughter. You don't want to give me my daughter. But you out of the country, right? So it's cool. I'm letting her talk that noise. 3 years went by. She came back, right? They made her come back to the States. Now check this out, y'all. What's up? What's up, Better Reed? We on right now. That's a good story right here. Now she come back from out the States, still talking that noise, got a little money up, went got a little body done and shit, you dig? Guess what? She went broke.
You
I don't
telling all that lady business.
man, I don't care. You know me, we raw and unfiltered. I mean, I don't care.
Hey, Francine.
So she went broke.
Hey, Jasmine.
She calling me, telling me, "Oh, nobody want to help me. I ain't got no money." Oh, you talk that shit. Now see how good God is. I told y'all, God will always take. I always told you, I felt like I was God's second favorite son. He always looked out for me because he knew my heart. But anyway, she went broke, calling me crying. I said, "Look, you know what? You done took my mom a little 10 racks. You did. I was supposed to have something changed for my mom. My own. I'm the only son. Child support took my 10 racks, gave it to you. You took all my little child support. You did. You ain't care if I was out on the streets. So I said, look, let me give you this much money. Take me on child support. And guess what, y'all? Went to that attorney general. They were supposed to. Now we went in September. I was supposed to be on child support in December. September, October, November, December. That's 3 months. Do you know these people pushed that date back all the way to February of the next year? And then when we went to court, we was like, "You want to take him on child support?" And she said, "Yes, I do." And he asked her that question 6 times. I almost went to jail that day because on that sixth time he asked her, I was like, "Say, bruh, like she's saying, yeah, you keep trying to tell her to say no." And he was like, "Say one more word, Mr. Lee, we're gonna hold you in contempt."
He just wanted to make sure that she was making a sound decision.
He asked 6 times.
I
Three
mean,
times is good.
because in the state of Texas, once you're taken off, you have to wait 3 to 4 years before you put
True.
back on.
So, fellas, again,
Another law.
let me tell y'all something.
I
I
should
took
have been a lawyer.
no, I told you. We went back and forth.
No.
I told you.
Come on now. I got baby daddies.
Bruh, she
That's
don't
why
want to get
mine are not getting taken off. Well, one of them is not on, but the other one is definitely not getting taken off
she do
anytime
not
soon.
want to tell y'all I read. So I kept telling her I had to tell other people about the law because I read my ad. Now I'm very smart. I think people think I don't be knowing what I be talking about because I don't say a lot, but I do know what I be talking about when I'm talking about it. So when you get taken off child support, y'all, fellas in Texas, if you get taken off, they got 3 years to decide if they want to put you back on. So the good thing about me was I got taken off when my child was what, 15?
Mhm.
So 16, 17, 18. No, she got taken off when she was 14.
Mhm.
So it was 14, 15, 16, 17. So I still played it cool because when we was in what is it called? Arbitration?
Arbitration.
When we was in arbitration, she was like, "How much you gonna give me?" You know,
No, that's mediation,
yeah,
baby.
mediation. Yeah. She was like, "How much you gonna give me while I'm taking you off?" Now, when the people told us to go talk in the back before we went to the judge, she like, "Give me 1,000." I say, "What? Girl, you got me effed up." So we got it down to a good number, right? So even look, but since she was trying to milk me, she was milking the shit out of me before we went to mediation. She knew that the court date was coming up, right? So she was like, every month, give me this much. My mama need this. I need this. Yeah. Cause if I'd have said no in between the months, she could have went to court and said, hell no, I'm keeping them on.
Your
So
mama.
she was milking the shit out of me. Like, I need 600 today. Next day, I need three more hundred. I'm like, fuck, like in my head, because I'm like, I gotta do what she's saying so I could be taking on child support. So we went to mediation, y'all, and she still was trying to argue me to get more money. So anyway, make a long story short, y'all, you get 3 years. So after we had came with a settlement of how much I'm gonna give her when we was in mediation. When child support was over, I was giving her what she was asking, but like I kept saying, she kept asking for more and more every time. So I knew I had 3 years. So when them 3 years came, it was my little girl was just turning 17, right?
Mhm.
Boy, that 18-year came. Oh, she couldn't do shit. Now let me tell y'all another thing, fellas. Here go another diamond. If your child in high school and she's not 18, you still gotta pay child support
Correct. Until they graduate.
until they graduate. Now, if she's in school, in high school, and she graduate, you still gotta pay until she turn 18.
Yeah.
Another diamond from us. So that is, y'all. Did you say you had something else? What else you had? I just gave y'all the
Oh, I was
game.
saying who benefits from it, but we didn't already answer
Oh,
that.
wait,
I said
wait, what happened?
I was saying who benefits from it.
Who
The,
benefits from it?
from child support.
Mm, the kid's supposed to, but if the baby mama spending it,
So if your child comes up to you, okay, say for instance, I'm not. Oh God, no, I'm not on child support. Say for instance, your child's father's on child support, and you have custody of you're the custodial parent. It's really 50-50. Well, 49-51, and your daughter comes up to you and says to the mom, "My daddy's giving you $1,000 a month. Where my money at?"
now the little girl got a point. She's right. She is entitled to some of that money because it is her money. She's the child, but you supporting her. Now,
But that goes back to me saying, like, as a woman, before you even a parent, you should have a roof over your head. You should have your car note situated. You should have food. You should have all these things. Like, I don't think child support should be used for a mother's needs.
I don't feel like that neither, but that's
And
what they
and
use it
what
for.
really pisses me off, and when I hear stories about men getting messed over, like, say for instance, eh, your baby mama got 3 kids. The other two knuckleheads ain't doing nothing for their kids, but you dumping out $1,000 a month, and she's spreading that over 3 kids, and two of them not yours. Imma have a problem with that.
But see, like I said, and I know some baby mamas out there that's spending they child support money on themselves, and like I said, I'm mad at you, and I ain't mad at you.
I don't know, it make me feel some type of way.
I just feel like I said, it's child support. I hate when I send the money. When I was sending the money, you calling for more money. Like for what? That's what the white people, the government say that you're gonna get. Now us fellas could be stupid and send exactly what they said and don't say nothing else. Don't call me. Don't let the child call me. I remember my daddy told me a story when my daddy got 19 kids and he take care of all of them, but one of them try to be sneaky and put them on. And he said that when the child called, he used to be like, call the government. That's your daddy now. And guess what? I know his mom took him on child support real quick because the way my daddy show love, he show love way
I feel
better.
like if you got a good dude and you co-parenting with him and he's taking care of his responsibilities, and if you call him and he without a doubt is gonna drop everything and send it or go get it or do whatever the kid needs and show up and be there, I don't think it's fair for them to be on child support.
I don't either, but it's the law. So what about when?
It really hinders men.
But when about when they call with asking for outrageous numbers like out $1,000 and you send seven and they mad that you send seven? Like that happened to
I
me.
mean, I don't even spend $700 a month on my kids.
That's what I'm saying. But
Like,
they was calling every week.
my kids pretty much get anything that they want within reason. I try to make sure that they get the things that they want, especially if they're doing what they're supposed to do. But I don't even spend that much money on them a month.
So benefiting, who benefits
And
y'all?
when they little, like 3 or 4, you're not gonna run through $600 a month on them. Like, toy wise, they don't care. You take them to Five Below. Like, the mamas be spending their money.
You know,
Period.
I'm just telling y'all. So yes, I do feel like the kids are entitled to some of that money. But even if you use some of the money, you tell your child, "Hey, I'm gonna borrow a couple of hundreds, like two, 300s. I'm gonna pay you back." Though you pay them back, that's live. The mom will pay the child back. That
I
she,
done heard horror stories about people growing up and, when they turn 18, their parents pushing them out the house, or if they still live at the house, their parents basically like taking their checks from when they work at McDonald's and stuff like that. I don't really feel like you teaching your kid a lesson. I feel like you're using them. I
yeah,
feel like you should give your kid every tool possible to be successful in life. And shoving them out the door at 18 with no knowledge of real life and how to have a bank account and how to manage money and how to be successful and things like I think that's unfair to a child. I think you're cheating them, really, honestly. And I know a couple of people I grew up with, their parents was like taking a checks. Like you get a $300 check, they mama gonna take freaking 275 and leave you with $25. Like that's messed up.
yeah,
Or and I really see it a lot in the black community. It's unfortunate, but it's some real shit. Like
raw and
I'm sorry,
unfiltered,
but other ethnicities don't do that.
raw and
If
unfiltered.
you look around, it's very apparent they don't do that to their children. So I don't know why we do it.
Like I told y'all, y'all better tighten up, man. We slacking. We want to look good and
Somebody's
everything.
Jasmine said, "Do you think that some of the child support should be saved for the kid?" Honestly, yes, I
That's what
do.
we. Yeah, that's what we
Like if you're
talking.
smart and you're managing your money the way you're supposed to, you could if you're getting $600 a month over the term of your child being 18 years old, you could realistically save 50% of that every month. And by the time that child turns 18, I mean that's a college that's semesters of college, that's a car, that's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Even if your child decides not to go to college and do a trade school or pick up a trade, they're still entitled to that money. I
Yeah,
mean, you just have to be smart about it, but that we weren't taught financial literacy in high school, and we weren't taught it in the black community at all, and that's one of our biggest disadvantages as minorities, that we don't have those tools. Those tools weren't
speak it,
instilled
baby.
with us,
Speak it.
instilled within us. They weren't taught to us, so we're always going to be 5 steps behind. So it's our um it's our opportunity to break generational curses and do better for our children.
Elizabeth Mitchell said, "As a single parent, I asked for 300 monthly, and he won't pay it." Oh my God, three
Now
hundred
that's
dollars.
sad.
I wish I could have just paid $300 a month, man. Sorry about that, Elizabeth. We wish. Listen, we wish we could give you the 300 every month. Once we become millionaires, we gonna be helping y'all out.
Hell to the no.
We ain't gonna give her 300 every month. I'm
No.
saying with people who need.
Look,
See,
I'm all for tithing and giving back, but
I like to
look, I'm
give.
trying
See, you
to.
see what I'm saying?
I'm a giver too. Everybody knows that I give. I give when I don't even have. Half the time, people don't even know I have it, and I give it. But
That's sad. That's sad. $300 a month, man. Come
that's
on.
crazy.
Like, I don't know what is he doing though. Like, sometimes, now I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for men. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's hard. We do got a lot of hustle now. You could go Uber Eats, Uber driving, Lyft, all that type of stuff, and But I don't know somebody being that lazy, but they can't get a baby, the mother of their
It
child, $300.
it's
That's
men out
sad.
there that'll literally quit their job so they won't be put on child
Oh
support.
yes,
It's men out there that will find lower paying jobs that are outside of their trade or their degree to avoid paying child support.
what about the ones who who they can't find.
That's so annoying. Let me tell you.
What
And
about the
then,
ones they
but
can't
it's
find?
even worse when you know for a fact that they getting money and they surviving somehow, but the attorney general can't catch up with them because they're getting paid either cash, they got their own business, or they working under somebody else's name that's paying them. Like that's frustrating for real.
So, ladies, I'm on y'all side also with this, not just the fellas. I'm always with the fellas, but ladies, I keep it real too. So I would love, that the father step up and help out with their kids because the kids really need their parents. You know what I'm saying? So again, Elizabeth, we sorry about that. I ain't gonna say what he do, but he got it.
And people don't realize that the government is really not for
For
the
them, you
people.
ain't
You know what
lying.
I'm saying? I tell people all the time, all those programs, WIC, food stamps,
Don't shut us down for saying
um,
that, government.
WIC, food stamps, housing, all that stuff is designed to tear apart families, especially minority families. If you read the fine lines and if you've been in a system where you're receiving those government benefits, it's all designed to keep a man out the house.
Mm,
And people don't realize that.
you
Like,
heard that?
in order for you to get housing, you can't have a man that live with you. Do you not know that they literally do housing checks where they come check your apartment to make sure that it's just you and your kids that stay there? Or if you get SNAP food benefits,
What happened?
they literally make sure that there's no man in the house. Like
Tell it to him.
it's crazy. Like
Tell
people
it to
don't
him. Spin
understand.
that raw and unfiltered. My
It's
boo
people
telling
do
y'all.
not understand that that system is designed to break up families, and we be the first ones to run and sign up for this shit because it's free and live off of it.
And that's
And,
how the government
and
get us.
yeah,
That's how they get
and
y'all, ladies.
it keeps you down because you're like, dang, I got this apartment or I got this house. I know people that got 5-bedroom houses and they pay $300 a month.
Damn, I wish we could get that three. Well, you know what? Thank God we ain't on that. But ooh,
And
300
they get light
lights.
vouchers, they
Yeah.
get food, they get they SNAP, they TANF, they get all that stuff, and then it's designed to keep you right where they want you, which is complacent. All
Shout
you
out.
gotta do is renew that shit every 3 months. But you just stuck. You know what I'm saying? And then your mentality gets stuck
And that's
too.
and that's how they get you. Shout out to Miss
Your
Ingrid.
mentality gets stuck, and then
Ingrid
you look
Payne.
up and 5 years pass and you still in the same house and you still paying this $300 a month. And your mentality is, I need to stay within this tax bracket so
I could keep these
so I can
benefits.
keep these benefits. And so you never ever do anything in life and you look up and before you know it, God forbid, you pass away. You ain't got nothing to leave your kids because you've been on housing, you in this rent house or whatever house they give you, and you've been on these food benefits. And it's like it's just a vicious cycle. And I really wish that people would open their eyes. Like you gotta be a go-getter in life and go out there and get it. Stop taking these handouts because they're really there to hinder you and hold you back.
You ain't lying. You heard what she said. She said the government is here to hold us. Ingrid Payne Stevens, shout out. Listen, she said that the government's here to hold us back, and that's right. Because if you ain't paying but $100 or $50 on a $1,800 apartment, you're not going out there to get a good job.
No, you're not.
You don't want to go get a good job.
I know people with degrees that
You
stay in housing
you don't want to get a good job
apartments that got full blown degrees, but they're not gonna do nothing different
because
because
they're getting that free.
they getting free housing and they don't want to go pay big girl bills because they're getting free housing, they're getting food benefits, they're getting light vouchers, they're doing all this kind of stuff. But the minute you step outside of that tax bracket, whether it be a dollar or 50 cent over what they tell you can make, all that stuff get cut off, and then you
Hmm.
gotta be a big girl, and people don't wanna do that.
Shout
People
out.
just I'm sorry, women can be very lazy when it comes to the government.
Shout out to Agball for watching. My friend, brother. Shout out. Shout out. Yep. Miss Ingrid said great facts. So we just like I said, we raw and unfiltered. We keep it real with everything on this show. We don't care what we say. We might hurt some feelings, might hurt, but we gotta let y'all know. We talked about the child support, how the government do us. We talked about this housing, how government do us.
So Jasmine said that her son is 18 years old in March, and he works at Five Below. He has his own bank account, and she says, "I think boys want to stay home longer than us females, and I also don't ask to take his money." And I feel like you're on the right path with your son.
That's good.
I
That's
mean,
give us give us that's a good clap for that.
you should be instilling real life scenarios and how it's gonna be when he get out there on their own. I'm not pushing none of my kids out when they're 18. As long as they're doing what they're supposed to do and they got, the right path and they're not screwing up. Cause I always tell them I don't support fuckery, excuse me. But as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, I'm not gonna push you out there to the wolves because what's that? That's not gonna benefit me
She,
because
they got to get out of here. I'm
that ain't
trying to
gonna
walk
benefit
around
me.
naked.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just joking.
That ain't gonna benefit me none if you go out there and fail, because you're gonna be right back at my door. And I don't want you at my door with 3 babies and you done made all these mistakes that you trying to, bounce back from. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
left home early because I didn't want to follow the rules and listen to my mom and daddy. So I had to get out there and get it how I had to live. And it was eye opening for me. In the long run, it worked out. It made me stronger. It made me a hustler. It gave me drive. But these kids nowadays are not the same.
you ain't
Not the
lying.
same at all.
You ain't lying. I hope the kids don't hear this and take that and be like, I'm gonna try to stay with them as long as we can.
I have never seen the movie Claudine, but now I'm interested because she said it showed what we talking about. I've been talking about
I
this
ain't
for
never seen it
years,
neither.
but people just been blind to the
And
fact.
I've been telling all my fellas the rules. I even got them every time we talk about this child support, man. I'm telling you, my fellas, I got fellas right now, man. Is you can get off if you pray and believe, and just, you can get off child support, fellas. Trust me.
But to protect yourself, if you young and you pop a baby out, say you 18, 19, and I always advise get a paternity test first because once you sign that paperwork, that's your baby in the state of Texas. They do not care. Even if you get a DNA test the day after you sign that paperwork for that baby, you still stuck paying child support. You got to get a lawyer and fight that stuff, and it takes years. I know people who have paid child support for kids that were not theirs, and they didn't find out until years later. So do it the right way. Get your DNA test. Make sure the baby yours. And if you know you're not gonna be with the baby mom and she ignorant, go ahead and put yourself
Cell
on
phone
child
child
support.
support. Hey, one of my partners did that before they
If
got
I
to
was
him.
a man and I was in that scenario, that's what I would do.
And listen, fellas, if you put yourself on child support before they do, it's gonna be low payments. Trust
Yep.
me,
Because when they
low
go do it,
payments.
they go do it with a vengeance. They be vindictive, petty, and it normally happen like
When they break up
when they break up.
or they find out that they got another chick
Yeah.
that look better
Yeah,
than
when they
them,
break up and things go south. That way I would just eliminate like if God forbid my son pop out a baby at 18, we going straight to that office. Like we going straight to a lab test, any lab test now to get that DNA test.
you heard that?
And once that come back, that's yours, that 99.9%, we going to the child support office. I'm not playing
Mm,
with these females.
I'm trying to tell y'all. So
Cause child support is the new broke bitch hustle. I
try.
said it.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, fellas, they don't care. They gonna get it out here. Yes, Lord. We had a good segment on that child support and government. That was we ain't done. Just giving y'all some cheer for that, man. We appreciate all the people that's interacting. Again, like I said, shout out to Elizabeth with the comments, Ingrid Pan Stevens with the comments, Janard, Agball, who else? Betty Reed. All y'all, man. Keep on coming. Like I said, get the link from YouTube and share it to everybody y'all know. Say, hey, they talk about that real shit, real raw and uncut.
And if you're watching on Facebook Live, that's cool. But our views
Comes from
come
YouTube.
from YouTube. The
So
hours, how we get monetized and keep getting paid, it comes from the hours that are watched on YouTube. So
go to
make sure you
YouTube.
subscribe to the
We
YouTube
like the
channel. So
YouTube.
even if you see us go live on Facebook, log off that, go straight to YouTube. It's the same platform, like the
Yes.
same setup.
Please, like, sure, it's free. I tell y'all this every time. It's free. It is free.
Now I want to go see Claudine because everybody's talking about
I ain't never
this
heard of
movie. I have
Claudine.
never
We
even
might
heard
watch it
about it.
tonight. We could watch it tonight. So, speaking of kids, y'all, what about the Russell Wilson situation about him posting Sierra's son, him and Future son? We always give y'all celebrity gossip too, not just our gossip. Celebrity gossip. Russell Wilson had posted
His
Sierra,
stepson.
his stepson, which is Sierra and Future's son, and say father daddy, what father daddy time?
Yeah, something like that.
I, I heard it. I was like, and that's something I would have did, but because I'm childish. But I feel like once we married, that is my child. Now, do y'all think he should have put
Stepson.
father stepson time, or should he put he was cool putting father daddy time,
I
father
feel
son time?
like I feel like if that's the conversation between him and his wife, him and Sierra, And if she comfortable with it and okay with it, then that's their business.
Yeah,
But it's a lot of co-parents that step up and do things for these men's kids that they not doing for their kids themselves.
true. Because I
It's a
know
lot of co-parents that step up.
dad is fine. She said dad is fine. I mean, I'm Kel have 2 sons, right? And I do everything that I did with my child that I do with her kids, and they love the hell out of me. And I have a lot of stuff I could post right now. I don't because before we was married, I had a problem. It was a problem. It was like, oh, he too cool with the kids. Pretty much, they were saying like, but if y'all do the things I do, then y'all wouldn't have to be worrying about the
Yeah.
things I do.
I feel like if a man is secure in his child's life and he knows he's doing what's right by him, by their children, they're not gonna feel any type of insecurities when it comes to another man. They're gonna know that, that man can't take my place, but he's a bonus in my child's life. And it really should be about the kids. That's when co-parenting
True.
gets messy, when people's adults' feelings and emotions get involved. I
Hmm.
don't I don't like that at all.
Shout
So
out
I
to
don't see no
Akil.
problem with it at all.
Hey, like I
That's their
said,
business, and they out of my tax bracket, so I don't really care. But
and,
shout out to him.
yeah, and like I said, if like I said, when we post stuff, we ask each other first. You think it's cool to post? You know what I'm saying? So if she would have told me no, don't post the kids, because like I said, I got buku stuff that I could post. But like I said, we married now, and that is my kids. So I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't know what I would caption it, but Russell was cool for that one. For the son
I ain't
time.
mad at him.
I ain't mad at him because that's your son, especially if you taking care of him when you with him. Now, if I was here and we got the little ones 1 week on, 1 week off. If I was here and I ain't doing nothing, I'm not helping them with homework or teaching them how to have do things outside of extracurricular stuff. Out there playing football with him, um, just taking them to the park. I couldn't put daddy for the time, but I'm doing daddy for the time.
Shit, I wish my kids' daddies would find a decent woman that could comb some hair and help with some homework and do some projects and babysit every now and then. I'd be all for it. Me and that girl be best friends.
You see what she said? She said he is a full-time dad and role model, and that's exactly how I feel.
I wouldn't be mad. Shit, I'm about to put them on Christian Mingle myself and make them a profile.
Trying to tell y'all, you silly girl.
Like, it's a dead situation over here, so you gotta find somebody. We need some. I need somebody else that can do some hair, do some something to help with these birthday parties. Something.
What else we had on there? Get this.
Jasmine said, and guys also need to understand that they signed a birth certificate and they have equal rights. I said that. I said that men need to understand the rights that they have when it comes to their children.
Well, what you
Like,
mean?
you could fight for your child just like the woman fight.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
women out here on child support.
But
It's
see,
women out here that don't have custody. It really just depends on what the dad wants and how much of the responsibility that the father wants. Now that is up to
now
the
that's a big
father.
because there's some men out here that won't get mad and they on child support, but soon they throw them kids to them like, that's too
And
much.
there's some men that's just content sending a check or,
You ain't lying.
making sure that deposit hit every month and they don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
They feel like financially is all they're supposed to do, like financial.
But that's what the mothers make you feel like when you on child support. All you is a
You just an
check.
ATM.
Yeah. All you is a check. Like we want to spend time with our kids, but your mom keep getting
Not
like
everybody.
no, no, I ain't saying everybody. Like for instance, I was on child support at one point and I was sending the money, but she was still keeping my child away.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You have rights to your child too. So
Yeah,
y'all have to be advocates for yourself.
but
You
if
could
you
have took her to
go,
court.
yeah, but if you go to court, they give you the paper and tell you your days and her days.
Yeah, but then you could have went in there and made the argument like, hey, she legally can't keep my child away from me. We need to do a modification of time.
Well, some fellas really don't care. I remember at one point, I got to the point. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I told y'all we were on unfiltered over here. I got to one point where I was. She kept telling me, "Oh, she dead to you, you dead to her." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll let y'all know when the funeral is. Shit, y'all hit me." But
Stupid.
no, serious. I was just like, every time I try to go get her, you mad and don't want me to get my child. I'm dead to her. So I'll let you know in the funeral. But guess what? It ain't last long. That's one thing I always knew about that person because she needed me
She
way more than.
fiery up under the ass, but then she switched it up real quick.
And she said Texas set up custody where Louisiana don't.
Texas got some messed up
They
ways. Let me
do.
tell y'all, if you don't know, in Texas, if you go through a divorce and you have children, they can literally tell you who can be in your house
Oh
at
yeah.
a certain amount, like during certain hours.
Oh
So
yeah.
legally, when we were just dating, legally, he could not be in my household between, was it
Hey,
12 a.m. to 8 a.m.
wait, 12. It was
midnight
yeah.
to 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's Texas law. And if my baby daddy wanted to sit up there and be a Grinch, he could have literally took me back to court for that. So it literally says in the
He
paperwork, and
threatened.
it's standard too.
He tried it
It's
numerous
standard.
times.
It basically states that no non-family member can be in your household during those hours
That's
or between
sad.
those hours.
So fellas, if you was with a chick,
Y'all gotta know what y'all signed up
you ain't
for.
lying. If you with a chick and you can't be in the house from 12 o'clock to 8, you better get you some before 12 o'clock come. Get you some. Get you some. Get. Yes,
And I
indeed.
do feel like he shouldn't label him as a stepchild 'cause it's gonna make him feel like an outcast. And that is very important when you do have blended families, especially when you're married to someone. I never refer to his daughter as my stepdaughter. I always say my daughter or our child, just like he says with my kids,
Yeah,
because
I probably repost. Y'all don't know. Wait, I got so much good stuff with the kids, man. I be thinking, see, I be on my post and I be writing stuff out and I go back. But I
I be
know
telling them to post it. Yeah.
if I do, I probably will put hanging out with the little one or something like that, or little man hanging out with little man, something.
I mean, other other fathers, especially fathers of our color, need to see other men stepping up. It's motivating to see. It's refreshing to see.
But what if some of the men don't care? Like be
Well,
like,
hell, just don't care. I mean, you
but
can't change
they
people like
don't
that.
care, but they acting like, oh, he can't, man, he can't do this, he can't do that, but don't do the things that I'm
That's something
doing.
he needs to take up with himself. That's like I said, that's a selfish, insecure man.
Mm, well, like I said, we gonna do us regardless. Anyway, what you got for me? I had wanted to tell you something. We run unfiltered. We talk about all type of shit on here. We could bounce
Oh
around.
Lord.
So, how many of y'all out there make up your bed every morning? What you sucking your teeth for? Well, I make my bed up every morning. I get out of it because I feel like you never leave nothing undone in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'll make up the bed every morning. But I just wanted to say something to you, babe, just to let you know that I apologize. I had today we washed the sheets. We got black sheets. And the other day I kept saying, where are these damn white particles coming from? And I'm like, it's so many white particles at the bottom of the bed. It's just like buku crumbs. I'm thinking, could we eat in the bed all day and every day and all night? And I'm like, I know crumbs. Man, I looked at my damn feet, man. My, my feet is so crusty.
You
God damn,
I
bruh.
ain't want to tell you nothing, but some things be cutting me at night.
Oh my God, I got fellas. Listen, you got to do something to these feet, bro. My feet look like an 80-year-old man feet.
I used
Lord,
to
them.
give him pedicures, but see, the last time I was nice, I went and bought him these, um, what are they like? These
Oh, it was like a skin
the foot
peel.
mask,
It's
and I didn't tell him what it was gonna do. So I put the foot mask on it, and I guess he thought it was just gonna make his feet soft, but really it peels off all the dead skin. So when he took it off and that stuff activated, that boy feet looked so scaly. It was scary.
yeah. I thought my
And then
feet was gonna
he
fall
put it
off.
in my face, and I was done.
So But you know what? She bought them stuff for me to get my feet
I
done.
was doing pedicures. You got
No,
videos of me giving you pedicures.
we've been 2 years. You only did it twice.
Bruh, after you stuck your scaly ass feet in my face, I told you Ming Ling was out of there. I was done.
Yeah, but you rather our bed have all these crusty ass chips of my dead ass skin in the bed.
You better go get you a pumice stone that I bought you and scrub them joints in the shower.
That's sad. You know what? Next time you complain that your back hurt, and see if I reach over there and have my thumbs burning for the whole week. Me rubbing your back all day. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put my old mother Hubbard CBD stick on my back
Let me see
and
when you
call it a
want me to
day.
go downstairs and get you some ice or some ice water late in the night.
That is
Mm-hmm.
not the same.
It is the same. That's your needs. I need these feet done. These feet is terrible. Boy, them bitches was mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. I'm like, Lord have
You
mercy.
should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not. I'm not. Because I got a whole wife that let my feet be crusty like that.
But you stuck your crusty,
You're
peeling foot
but I'm
in
not gonna
my
lie.
face.
Just because
Not like right here, but like right here. You lost that privilege.
listen, but don't get it twisted. Not the chips ain't just on my side. It's on the whole bed. So that means
Cause you move your feet
no,
on the
I don't
whole side of the
no, I don't
bed.
put my feet no.
First of all, we can't sleep without our feet or leg or something touching one another.
Okay.
So if I move, you slide your foot to my side. That's how they getting over there.
No, guess what?
Baby, I
I'm gonna
get
tell you.
pedicures, so I know you're not trying to talk
No,
about me.
yeah, your feet is crusty. Them things is
No, they're not.
them heels is if you go outside right now and run on that concrete, you're gonna start a fire. That's how bad them heels
Oh, all
is. I'm
right.
telling you. Listen,
All right.
I'm gonna tell you because I know that's your feet that's scaling over there because when we sleep, you always on my side. You take the whole bed.
And guess what? Your wife is a reflection of you.
And that's why my feet is a reflection of yours.
No.
I'm just telling you. Oh, I had something. Remember, I had an email that people be wanting to ask questions. I had one. So the guy told, hold on, let me go
I
to it.
didn't start making my bed up every day until I got with him. My mama never made me make up my bed every day. That's
So,
an adjustment for me.
so the email was saying that, hey, I know it might sound strange, but when I use the bathroom, I squat on the toilet. I sit down to pee. Is that bad or no? Um, uh, I don't. I mean,
If
wait.
I
Let
walked
me.
in and seen the dude sitting down to pee, I would be a little taken back.
Reading it, I squat when I pee. As a man, listen.
Don't your junk be in the toilet?
That's what I'm about to say. If you got a long enough meat, so his comeback was so he won't pee all on the, So
No,
if you got a long enough meat,
it's a no for me,
it's
dog.
going in the toilet. You don't have to sit
So
squat.
do men hold their package when they take shit?
You know, it's hard when we take it when we take a shit because like I told you the other day, remember I told you I had put my hand in that and it was the water was up there, and if I put it on the top, is meat hanging on the top, so it's uncomfortable. So
I'm
we
sorry, I have to have this moment.
don't really want to talk about how we take shits, but pissing, sitting down peeing, I thought that girls sit down when they pee, bro. I don't
They
really.
do, but
What's
my
up, Kim?
concern would be that
Kim Knight?
your
Shout out.
stuff would be in the water, but
Yeah,
if
but
you don't
see,
hold your stuff when you poop, then it's kind of like let that motherfucker hang then.
listen,
Either
fellas.
way, it's weird.
Yeah, man. If you
But l- you don't start off teaching little boys to stand up to pee.
cool, I
I
do.
didn't. I didn't start off teaching my little boys how. I don't have that genetic stuff, so I don't know what. I'm not about to hold your stuff for you.
She
When I worked at the daycare, we lit like the kids literally sat down to pee. It
no,
wasn't until they were like 3 or
and
4
y'all
till they
probably still
started
got them
standing
same
up.
them same little boys sitting down while they pee.
No, my babies don't sit down to pee.
Because I'm here.
No, they knew how to do it before. The point is that they have to learn somehow. So maybe that man was just that. Maybe he's just comfortable doing it. I don't know.
Hey, I just thought that
It's
all
it's
women
just
had to squat to pee. I don't.
it's
I
too
never been.
much for me.
I never been taught to squat and pee.
Throw the whole conversation away. ASAP.
What's up, Dominique? What's up, baby? You missed all that action. We've been talking about she said hello, Kels too. We've been talking
Hey,
about child support, government these people on this government assistance that's being lazy and don't want to get out there and work.
see, she said her son started by 5 years old. See, when you
Started what?
when they go to the daycare, they teach them when they potty train them, they teach them to sit down first. Then your job as a parent is to start teaching them to stand up. Now, it is
Nah.
harder when you're a single parent, single mother,
Mm-mm.
to teach your son how to stand up because we don't have wee wees.
No, no, no. See, kids hang. They shit don't hang in the toilet when they little. So if they go sit on the toilet, a little bit of meat gonna shoot up in your face.
No, but no,
So,
no.
well, New Orleans and Louisiana, Hammond, Ponchatoula, Amy,
That's
Springfield,
because y'all
Baton
teach our
Rouge.
kids to piss outside.
True. So,
Y'all whip it out and piss outside in the country.
you
Let's
ain't
be
lying.
real. So y'all don't need no toilets. Y'all ain't had a problem.
Oh, let me tell y'all the worst place I peed at, man. I gotta tell y'all this story. I think I told it to you, B. I remember at the fraternity party, man. We had went to a party at a club, and I was at the I wasn't drinking. I just was drinking a lot of. It was football season, but I was drinking a lot of Gatorade and water, and I had to pee so bad, man. I peed at the bar. I had peed on this girl's feet. She was like, "Hollywood, what you doing?" I'm like, "Oh my
This
bad."
man will pee anywhere.
I had to let it go, bro. I ain't trying to bust my
I'd be
bladder.
so embarrassed. We were at 4th of July going to look at the fireworks.
Dominique said, "I'm trying to get some of this government assistance."
It's so many people walking past us. This man done ducked off. You can clearly see his back, and he peeing, and people walking past him. I'm just
Bruh,
like, oh my
I peed in
god,
that club at the bar, like I peed on the floor. I couldn't
trifling.
hold it. I couldn't hold it. If I'd have made it, went to the. Boy, I remember that time I was driving from work one day, and boy, I had a pee so bad, B. I had to take my hand and put in my drawers and squeeze my meat tight as I can so that bit because boy, as soon as I jumped off that freeway and got on the side street, boy, that bit was going crazy up in that hole like a hose. Remember that little hose pipe that be a little toy that the kids got that you could put in a sprinkler and that bitch be doing this? Boy, that piss went everywhere. I ain't gonna even much lie to you. But speaking of, like I said, kids, my man, ain't no more squatting down while you pee, bro. I think that was for girls, but hey, if your meat ain't long enough to hit the toilet, do you? What you think? Continue doing it?
I told you I'm out of that conversation.
More power to you, bro.
It was too much for me.
More power to you. We got what,
Mm-mm-mm.
what we got.
We already did our celebrity gossip. You need to do your motivation.
Oh, motivation. How long we been on?
I don't know.
Motivation. Y'all know every day I gotta give y'all something. I don't know what it be. It just come off the top of my head. So y'all listen, man. First of all, we pray for y'all every day. We don't know everybody's names, but we do pray for everybody. Our family members, kids, haters, and everybody in the world. So we do pray for y'all. Today's motivation, what can I give them? Let me think of a good one. Like I told y'all, we raw and uncut, unfiltered. We straight live and freestyle. So today, I just want to tell y'all that when y'all ask God for something, like for instance, everybody go through stuff. We might need a car note paid, a light bill, a cell phone, a house note. When you ask God, man, it tell you in the book, don't ask for little, ask big. He wants y'all to ask big. I know y'all be like, man, I ain't gonna ask God for that. He ain't gonna get that to me. You don't know. Ask big. If you got a car note, don't ask for that car note to be paid that month. Ask God to pay that car off. If you got a house and you paying a mortgage, tell God to pay this house off. Don't say, please let me get the money for my mortgage this month. So when you ask God, ask big. That's the thing. Ask big. Like I said, ain't nothing too small for him. And when you ask, you can't say, please, and then say, when you finish praying, you are asking, you say, I hope you do it. You ask and you just say, oh yeah, it's coming. So ask and ask big.
And don't just ask when you need something.
Huh?
I said, don't just ask when you need something.
Oh yeah, that's good too. Don't just always ask when you need something. Ask,
People only start praying when they going through stuff.
you
You
ain't
gotta
lying.
pray
I
every
said that
day.
last time.
Yeah.
And when you sick and you want to be recovered, please God. Or you ain't got nothing, please God. I just talk to God.
He got y'all on the wait list.
Look. I just stop and just talk to Him all the time. People, I used to be at the gym and people talking to me, be like, hold up, and I just start praying. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I say, man, we love all y'all, even the haters, even the people, And like I said, we said, go and subscribe. Click like, subscribe, the little bell, so y'all can get notifications on YouTube. We appreciate y'all for being on the Facebook and everything. Jasmine, shout out to Jasmine. She just came in. You missed all the good action. My beard oil, like I said, I don't have it on today, and my beard
That's
feels
why you
dry.
look crusty.
Yes, it's dry and crusty because I don't have it on. So it's HollywoodGoddamn.com. The new one is coming out. And like I said, I'm gonna get some more old boxes. If y'all want that exclusive old Hollywood, what that's on the box, you can get those too. Um, you want to shout out the makeup? Or you want to wait till we finish this last little?
No, I can shout out my
Go
makeup
ahead.
brand.
I can get this together. Sip and beat. Sip and beat.
Yes, y'all, I have the best makeup class ever, 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 ever. I came up with this unique idea to sip and beat. So you learn how to beat your face. You can come out, network with people, drink on some good drinks, learn how to do your face. I do it on a live model. I walk around and help y'all. It's very interactive and it's $85. So you can't beat that.
Sip and beat. Tell them where they go register at. And like I said, man, show love. Y'all watch us. Y'all love us. Everybody talking about, oh, we love y'all. Show love
It's
then.
cold up in here.
No, it ain't.
It
Show
is. I'm
love.
freezing.
Show love. Listen, it's like I said, with the podcast, it's
So the
free.
Facebook has an event section. It's on there. You can purchase tickets at eventbrite.com. Just type in Sip and Beat. You'll see my information on there. It's located in Houston. I don't do virtual classes because I feel like you really don't benefit from them. I like to be hands on and interact with my people to make sure you're getting all the tools to learn how to do your face the right way. You learn sanitation, proper technique, all that good stuff all in one.
Dominique said you had that sip.
Sip, hey.
Hey,
Yeah, we do some
and I
some good
promise
sipping.
y'all, her face. Listen, she is cold and doing makeup.
Yeah,
I
you
tell
learn
all the
all the
time.
tips and tricks to do your own face because realistically, sometimes you might book a makeup artist or have somewhere to go and it's like on a whim and you might not have time to book a makeup artist to find one. And makeup artists these days are high as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I'm one. My prices been shot up since COVID. So it it never hurts to learn how to do a basic face on your own self.
Cause
Save you
y'all,
some money.
some of y'all be walking around looking like Ronald McDonald, like I
But you can
say.
purchase tickets online or you could DM me and I'll send you the link. But it is online. It's on Eventbrite and it's located on my Facebook page as well.
So
And I'm also doing taxes this year, and credit repair 911, and Tax Doctors LLC. I'll be doing taxes. We have 3 locations located in Houston. We do take virtual clients, so you could be in any of the 50 states, or how many states is it now? 51, 52? I think it's 52. But anywhere in the United States,
52.
uh, we do taxes and we do 90 up to 9,500 cash advances. You can get your money before
You get your
slow
money.
before you get your money.
So we do 4 cards called Let's Get Deep. Um, just 4 random cards. So the first one is for her. It says, have you ever been to therapy? What was it like?
I have. I've been going to therapy since I was probably 15. I started going to therapy to help me with my anger issues from being adopted and to try to help me with some identity issues. And once I overcame that, I had to,
Identity issues.
yeah, because I was adopted.
Oh, I ain't thought you ain't know who you was. Like,
Well, when you are adopted and you grow up in a household with people that are strangers, you don't know who you are.
mm, oh, I knew I was a boy, and I knew that I wanted to play football.
I knew who I was, if that makes sense,
I'm just joking,
but
babe. I'm
it's
joking.
different when you're adopted. You have a lot of things you have to overcome with that, a lot of emotions. It's a lot to process, and it was a lot for me because my biological mother kept my sister, who is 2 years older than me, but she gave me away. So I really struggled with that and abandonment issues. And it was no void that any of my family that adopted me could ever feel. So I started going to therapy for that. And then I was in an abusive relationship in high school. So I continued to go to therapy for that. And then what else did I go to therapy for? Shit, after I had kids, it was a mamas need help too.
You know what? Men don't go to we be like, we ain't about to go talk to these people.
You need somebody to talk to. You
No,
can't hold that stuff in.
I talk to myself.
You know, I hear that a lot. I hear people say I talk to myself or I talk to God or I talk to my best friend, but they're not professionals and they can't give you the
God
tool.
is a
Yeah,
professional.
God is a professional.
What you
He
talking
is.
about, girl?
But sometimes you need tools. You need someone to give you tools right then and there that are going to help you overcome the obstacles that you're going through.
Yeah,
Mental health is very important and mental illness is very real.
that's why I got my mind in psychology, so I don't need to talk to nobody. I had, I
So
had,
why I ain't fixing?
I had. You are fixed. A lot of stuff that you just told the people earlier. You've been learning. Just like you fix the bed every morning.
That ain't got nothing to do
That's a
with
part of
mental
therapy.
illness. But anyways,
It helps.
so
It's
I went to therapy. After I had kids, I developed anxiety. Very, very, very bad. I think it was there before. I just didn't know that I had it. And then some other things happened in life. I developed PTSD, so I needed therapy for that. So I pretty much been going to therapy. It's very therapeutic. It definitely helps. I suggest it for anyone who's going through things that need to overcome past traumas because hurt people, and that's just some real ass shit. You might not realize that you are, but it's some toxic people walking around here that are carrying loads of generational curses and stuff that happened to them and they don't even realize it. And they unleash it on other people who are innocent. So
Dominique said we are conditioned to believe that mental illness was a white people thing.
see, we are,
No,
and
it's a
it's not.
human thing.
It's a human thing, and that is 100% true. And
Dominique,
I tell people all the time, it is okay not to be okay. And once I came to terms with that, I was like, "F that! I don't care what people label me. I'm gonna get the help that I need because I want to be the best mother, and I want to be the best friend and the best wife I can be, and the best human being overall." And once I learned the tools that my therapist, helped me with along my process, I felt like I definitely got better. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing. It's it's sad that people put a stigma on it. What's the decision you made that you wish you could redo? I already know the answer.
oh, what a decision that I made that I wish I could redo. Y'all really want to know? Well, I'm gonna give it to them. I wish I can go back to 2003. Why? It's because I was at U of H on scholarship. Yeah, and I used to hang with the fellas from New Orleans that went to TSU. I had a TSU ID and everything, and never went to the school. That's how cool I was with everybody. So what happened was Halloween time. Around this time, they was having a field trip to go to the haunted house, and I snuck on the bus with the fellas from New Orleans, and guess who I met?
It
If
wasn't me.
if you thought the mother of my child, you get a. I met the mother of my child that day, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love to mess out my child, y'all. Y'all know this. Everybody know this. I love to mess out my child, but I would have never met her mama. I ain't mad to say that. I'm not lying. Like she probably feel the same way, probably, but I'm saying it. I'm raw and unfiltered. That's what this
Oh,
called.
she's definitely said it too.
So that was what was the question was? What's the decision that I made that I wish I could redo? And that
You wish
is
you could repick your baby mama.
cheer for that. Cheer for that. It's yours. You ready? What's your most embarrassing memory from when you were younger?
Mm,
You know, Hannah?
I'm trying to think. Oh, probably when I thought I was some type of stunt devil and I decided to ride the Razor scooter full speed down the driveway and hit the curb and flipped, and the scooter went in the top of my head and busted open in
Damn.
front of everybody in the neighborhood.
You was bleeding?
I was pouring out blood. I had to be rushed to the hospital.
You got stitches?
No, they didn't want to give me stitches because they were gonna have to cut a patch of my hair out. So
So what they did, they just bandaged you up?
they applied pressure and they gave me liquid stitches. So I still have a
Mm,
gash at the top of my head up here in my hair. But yeah,
mm,
that was pretty embarrassing.
mm. Sorry to hear that, little Miss Daredevil. Last one, y'all.
And what I can answer this one for you.
What?
In what ways are you similar to your mother? And I never even met the lady.
Shout out to my mom. I told y'all I was the only child. I always show y'all the picture. She passed away. That's me looking like Lionel Richie or Michael Jackson. That one y'all want to see. What is it? What
In
is it?
what ways are you similar to your mother? You had already got the card that said in what ways are you similar to your father. That's funny. But this one is similar to your mother.
You know what? How I'm sending to. Let me tell y'all something. My mama was a
Selfish.
selfish man eater. My mama used to meet men. I remember I was the only child. My mama used to meet men, and if she didn't like something about you, she broke up with you. Like if she didn't like how your nose looked, if you had something in your eyes or anything she
She
didn't
the
like,
same way.
she'll break up with you. And I watched my mom do that to buku men. And I'm the same way. I was very shallow. I'm very shallow. I'm selfish like my mama, but not selfish in a way where I don't like to give and help others out. Selfish, in other ways. Um, I,
Very,
I'm
very,
shallow.
very.
I was shallow. I get with a chick if it's something that I ain't like. I did things to push him away. So,
You'll get mad and you'll look at a person and pick them apart.
oh yeah, I'll give it at work. Trust me, I can give
He might
people
not say it out loud, but I could tell when he doing it because he just looking like
that.
he just looking.
Hey, and the stuff I have in my head, bro, y'all don't know. This shit go deep. Like I don't know how I be trying to let it go, but bro, if
He can't let nothing go.
oh shit. If I look at you and man, but anyway, yeah, it was shallow and selfish like my mom. So that is sound like Avia. Hey, Felena, what's up, Felena? Hey, you missed a good. Go back and watch it. Listen, when y'all bored, no, not when y'all bored. When y'all ain't doing nothing, if y'all working out or
If
y'all
you're
at,
not doing nothing and bored, that's the same thing.
you know what I'm saying? If they working out, or if y'all just in y'all car, go to YouTube, man. We get the views and the watch time on YouTube. We appreciate y'all for watching us on here on this Facebook Live stuff and stuff. But go to YouTube and get the link and send it to your friends, man. Let them know. Say, hey, man, Hollywood and his wife be on there talking some good shit. Everybody that watched it always hit us up and be like, man, I enjoyed it.
We got a month left to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So y'all got to help us make that
So
happen.
go ahead and tell your friends, man. Just click like and subscribe. That's it. It's free. It's free. But
So
y'all,
if
go ahead.
40 people send it to 10 people, we be at our goal.
40 people, send it to 10 people. That's all you gotta do. Get the link and send it and
I
say,
don't even care if you don't watch it. Just subscribe. Shit.
right. That's what we say. Just go tell them subscribe and click the notification
Because
bell.
people see the titles. And when I look at the analytics, it basically tells me like if our friends watch it or if other people watch it. They watch it, not our friends watch it, of course, if you're live with us. But majority of our views come from people who see the titles and watch it that don't even know us. And then,
And that's crazy that the people who do know you, the people that don't know us support us more than the people that know us.
that's everything in life.
And it's sad. I keep telling y'all this, man. It's sad.
That's everything in
And
life.
it's free. We could tell we say, hey, go pay $10 for a subscription. It's free.
It's free.
So like I said, shout out to everybody, Felena, Dominique, Kim, Elizabeth, the list going, Ingrid Payne Stevens, Agball, Betty, Sobello, Chandra, Graylin, Tamara. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Shout out to all
Gotta
y'all.
give y'all, like I said, man, watch it on YouTube and just listen to the end. Just let it ride. Trust me. We want to say thank y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And you already know who it is. Hollywood, goddamn. And
Hell.
yes, Lord, what did we hit? I gotta get my. That's my song, y'all, that y'all gonna hear at the end. So y'all could go to any platform and just type in "It's Hollywood Out" and what that is. That's my jam,
Mhm.
or Hollywood Shuffle. That's my jam. And Download it. Shit.
That's
Make
my jam is better.
yeah. Get that. Get that.
Peace
Oh,
out, y'all. Till
and
next
we out.
time.
Yes, Lord.